It costs way too much money to wait around for a dog to perform on cue, and it's just much easier to get a robotic dog. There's things like the fly in this scene. It took.
All right, I get to play.
Yeah.
All right, ready? This is Erin and Tyler Bagwell in Ladybird Studios, here to give you the commentary for our latest film, Self-Portrait, made for Buffalo 48-Hour Film Festival.
Hello?
The scene, I guess not this scene, but the chasing scene was filmed at our mom's school. She's the principal at Mary Queen of Angels. So we got to run around and use the entire school as our home base.
This here is my friend Peter Zona. He, as the radio announcer, he works at Mighty Taco, and in the drive-in on a daily basis, somebody will tell him that he has such a strong voice that he should be a radio announcer. And so there he is.
This is the first scene in Detective Flynn's office.
This is the nurse's office at the school. The background was set up by myself, Peter Zona, and Dave Lazinski, using materials we brought from our own personal shit collections. And the huh?
Nothing.
Am I not allowed to swear on the commentary?
I don't know.
Anyhow, so there's some interesting. All the photos in the background are of Erin and I's family.
You can see actually to the left there was a pan there. You can see we made Tyler a detective license. That's in the corner. Mary Queen. Oh, there it is in the corner there.
The banjo
Next to
clock that
Jesus.
Erin, I guess, stole from somebody's yard.
It was Mom and I were walking and we found a clock that was also having a munition with a banjo, and
Well, it's my sister.
I felt that you needed it for the basement. So little did we know it would make such a.
I thought she had gone straight.
Well, that's the problem, Detective.
We had nothing in the back, so we threw that freaking flag up. There's Tyler's completely cluttered office, and we didn't want her to be just this yellow frame, so we gave her the flag. She's our All-American double crosser, I guess.
I guess so.
This is one of my other favorite sets, both great sets. This was done in a basement, so we made this look like such a fab, glam, girly hideout with all the pictures of Cary Grant in the back and the scarves and the shoes hanging everywhere. It was really cool. It's also really neat. This was a complete accident, but Julianne and Trisha's, their outfits mirror the background colors, the red and the blue, which is aesthetically really neat.
Back there, you'll have 2 hours. Is that enough
I
time?
love the way these two play off of each other, too. They're so catty.
Here's Dave Lazinski and Chris Langford with this shot behind the camera on the.
There I am, in the white. And our artist, actually, for this gallery, Vera Agush, is right there next to me.
Here comes our radio announcer, Peter Zona, playing the curator of the museum.
Excuse me, sir.
This scene is loosely based off a scene from The Big Lebowski between Jeff Bridges and Philip Seymour Hoffman. That's one of my own and Peter's favorite movies. The majority of this scene there are many takes where it's just Pete improving and being a pretentious art curator. He does it very well.
There's Sarah Belliati. She's our stylist and art director, along with John Caldwell. She makes her little cameo there. Actually, half of the wardrobe for the girls came from Sarah's closet. She just came over with suitcases full of gloves and hats and purses. This is also, I love them all. This is another one of my favorite scenes because Trisha's just, she was dynamite. You could hear a pin drop in that room. Everyone was holding their breath when she came in because she just started it off. She was so emotional. She was really crying. Tyler was tearing up. I was tearing up. It was a really, really cool scene. She does a great job, and she looks great.
You have to tell me about it.
I know it sounds awful, but
What are you pointing at?
Your hair. You want to tell
My
me?
hair is not brown. It's blonde most of the time, and that's John Caldwell, our hairstylist. Did that the night before shooting, and
we just thought their hair looked too similar. We had to give them some contrast if they were going to play kind of love interests or friends or whatever.
Harvey Finn.
I still can't believe I never noticed that toothpick before in your hair.
Really?
Yeah, I just never
Yeah, I
did.
did that on purpose, and then the card was an accident.
Never noticed. No. I love this upcoming set of sequence of scenes. When I was editing, I was so mortified to have to do this chase scene, but it was actually the easiest flowed.
This could get dangerous.
And I think it turns out quite wonderful.
Be careful.
This is the music in the background here is band Reaction, which consists of myself, Brendan Zender, and Mark Smith. Brendan Zender appears later in the movie as the cop, and this music was recorded the night after we wrapped filming.
Who's in the window?
Me and Brendan went over to Mark's around midnight and wrote and recorded this song as well as the other songs that appear in the movie.
Yeah, it was awesome. They left from set and they just went straight to it. I'd also like to note that Juliana wears those 3-inch heels throughout the entire chase scene. She looks fabulous doing so. She didn't take them off once. And we had her running for a good 20 minutes in those shoes. This is also another really cool shot because we didn't tell her how to act here when she gets caught. Her natural body language just went down. I think it makes for a really great shot. Nice handcuff sounds. Thank you, Andrew.
It was Brendan.
That was another cool shot. Juliana just spit on the first take. She just was like, whatever. That was the one we had to use because the set, when she did that, everyone in the cast goes, oh! Everyone was just screaming. They thought it was so funny. We're all just laughing. This scene is shot at Clayton's, one of my former employers and friends.
Forgot to mention the mug appeared earlier that I drink out of is from Lochran's restaurant, which both Erin and I worked at for
As
years
dishwashers.
of times.
You're both dishwashers. I think that's funny.
Why is that funny?
I don't know, because it's gross. Who wants
I
to
worked
be a
there for a whole
dishwasher?
year. You were there for like
You're bonkers.
what, a couple months? Well, I enjoyed the free food.
Yeah, I guess so. That's
Free food? You don't have to work with people? Dishwashing is a decent gig. Imagine all the nut jobs you get in Clayton's. You're just... I guess, yeah, but you don't have to clean up anything at the end of the day.
That's true.
that's
Food
the
in
plus
general,
side.
the food, that's a lot
Food
of gross
service
stuff.
is a drag.
It's gross.